Okay, today I'm going to be going over how to use the Insight Timer app for Android to help with guided meditation and a timer for meditation. The app looks like this if you're trying to find it. It has a little bowl. It's called Insight Timer, and it has lots of free guided meditations. If you're interested in guided meditations, I would also check out Headspace and 10% Happier. Those are two apps that have really good guided meditation and really good description for how to start out meditating and different techniques. And after the first 8 or 10 guided meditations, you have to pay if you want to continue to use it. If you like it, it's not that much and it's great. If you like guided meditation, this app, Insight Timer, has lots of free guided meditations. If you go, when you open it, it brings you to this screen, and then if you go to the meditation headphones icon, then there's this button that filters by meditation, guided meditations, and if you have a certain amount of time that you're limited to, you can do meditations that are 0 to 5 minutes, or 5 to 10, or 6 to 10, etc. And there's additional filters up in this right-hand corner. You can change your time. You can filter by male or female voices, with or without background. You can also sort in different ways. I wish there was a way to sort by ones you've already listened to or ones that you haven't listened to. But it still gives you a lot of options, and like I said, there's tons of ones to choose from. If you don't want to filter by time, you can filter by different categories of guided meditations. One's for beginners, popular, different categories again. Yeah, so this is a great resource. Lots of good stuff here. The other main thing with Insight Timer is the actual timer functionality. So I'm not going to be going over these other icons like courses. You have to pay for these. Profile, you can check that out if you want to. But this timer setting is really cool if you've done guided meditations and you feel comfortable just meditating on your own, then this is really nice to set up to help you, with starting and stopping, or if you want to focus on multiple things throughout a meditation, there's different interval bells. So I'll just start out with how this works. So you set up how long you want your guided meditation to be, or your timer to be for your meditation. You can select a different category. This is more just informational for your own information, because you can have presets, so you can say for each different type of timer, you can indicate what you're actually going to be doing. I'm not sure what this warm-up is, but you can play with that if you want. And so then your beginning bell, you can set what type of beginning bell you want, and it gives you a little preview of the sound for each one. You can say whether you want a single chime of that bell or 2 or 3. Then you can set interval bells. So if you want to focus, for example, on body scanning for the first 5 minutes, and then the second 5 minutes you want to do loving kindness meditation, and then you want to focus on sounds around you, you can set interval bells. So you can say after 5 minutes, I want to switch to this different type of meditation, and then and so on. And so you go to add bell right here, and you can either set your intervals either from the start or from the end, or you can repeat. So you could repeat every 5 minutes, 2, 3, 4 times, and then again, you can do the math. Either one will work. It's the same thing. And then you can save that. And so you can add as many interval bells as you want, and then hit save. Then you can select background noise. So you can select, sounds of nature or different, music. So this is really nice. And the nice part about this is that you can actually set a timer and background noise. And if you're using the Headspace app, then you'll actually be able to hear it in the background. So if you want, a little background noise while listening to the Headspace guided meditation, you can do that too using both those apps. You can set an ending bell, and again, say what type you want, and then how many times you want it to ring. And then You can set the volume. So if you want your background noise to be a different volume, or your interval bells or your starting bell to be a different volume based on your device volume, you can set that here. And then over in the bottom right, you can save as a preset and name that preset. And then at the very top here, you have all your different presets. So I just have a standard one that's 15 minutes, but then also a sleep one, when the only difference is that the sleep one has a different background noise, and then it also doesn't have an ending bell because I don't want it to wake me up if I'm trying to meditate as I fall asleep. And that is Insight Timer.